Hi guys, it's your boy the Supreme Leader. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and also share the channel too as well. You can follow me on Instagram from Africa to South America as usual, and you can leave your comment in the comment section and follow me on Telegram too as well. The link is under one of my videos. If you are new on this channel, let me just say a big thank you to you too as well. And yes, I'm back here again, like I said, this time around on a different content. And in this particular content, I'm going to be taking you guys through where I simply like to go and spend some time with my family, most maybe during the weekend. And I would like to also compare a little bit of where I come from to Brazil. Yes, so guys, on this particular day, it was Saturday, and we decided to bring the kids to the shopping mall and, like have some, family time together. So I'm going to take you through this video and also talk to you guys a little bit about my experiences out here in Brazil and also what I think about Brazil as as an African from West Africa, specifically Ghana. All right, so it's going to be one of my videos too as well in my new content that I'll continue to compare and also share my experiences too as well. I love how the train passes each and every single second it passes. I live in the capital city of Brazil. The federal capital city of Brazil is called Brasilia. And today, the reason why I am simply doing this video is to talk a bit more about some privileges that I am getting here in Brazil, which I never had when I was back in my home country, which is Ghana in the west of Africa. So basically, this video is to talk also about how like how possible it is to also buy your own car, should in case you are here in Brazil too as well. So yeah, I'm just going to try as much as I can to summarize most of these topics. So first thing first, let me quickly start with the buying cars here in Brazil. And in my situation, I do a regular job. Okay, I do a regular job. I'm a regular guy who lives here in Brazil, and I didn't get it so easy when I got here, but then I will always advise you to make your research properly before maybe taking a decision to come to Brazil, because there are a whole lot of people or a whole lot of Africans who simply come to Brazil and then like they simply decide to maybe move from Brazil to the United States or maybe Canada or maybe some other part of the world. But in my case, I'm a different dude and I'm a different guy, and I love to to do my own thing. I don't like to do what people do. I don't like to do what like others do. So let me just quickly say this. That is why I am always in my corner. I try as much as I can not to make so much friends, because the more friends you make, the quicker or the lesser chance for you to have a very strong focus in doing whatever you want to do too as well. So in my last video, somebody was simply asking me how easy it is to buy to own a car, or to maybe start some kind of Uber job here in Brazil. Lucky enough, here we have a lot of Uber-like jobs, okay? Uber-like jobs, which you can simply do. and also yeah, there is a lot of delivery jobs too as well, because here we have a lot of motor boys who do iFood delivery. Here we have some application, we call it iFood, and when you want to buy food and you don't want to go out from your house, you can simply order the food through the app. You understand? I know maybe in Ghana, maybe you might be having something like a Uber Eats or something, but here we have variety of these job opportunities where if you cannot afford car, you can simply buy a motorbike to start your deliveries. You just have to buy the motorbike and then register with the company, and then you just start making your money throughout. And talking about buying Uber cars here, or cars for you to be able to do Uber jobs here, is easy, okay? And also cars, like I said in some of my videos, I said it really doesn't matter if you are making a minimum wage and you want to own a car. You can still own a car, which is not easy. It's not a difficult thing to do compared to if you are living in West Africa, specifically Ghana. It's not an easy thing to do, because in my country where I come from, Ghana, we don't have a system where you can simply buy anything on credit. You understand? We don't have it. And even if we have that kind of system, it's a system which only favors people who work for the government or something. But here in Brazil, looking at my own experience, from what I have seen and from what I have personally experienced here in Brazil as an African who simply migrated to Brazil, I will simply say here is simply a first world. Because if you go to some places like Europe, North America, all those developed countries, the things that you will see in those developed countries, that's the same thing when you come to Brazil. That's the same thing you see. And also the kind of experience you have in the first world countries, that's the same experience you will have when you come to Brazil. Most definitely, I'll do some other videos to explain a bit more further for you to understand, because there are a whole lot of things. Like, for example, this Uber thing that I am going to talk about. Buying a car here in Brazil is not a big deal. You can buy a car on credit. And also, for me, I will always advise you to take your time. Unless maybe if you have the money cash. If you have the money cash to buy the car, it's even much more cheaper to do that, because you can buy a car on credit, but trust me, the taxes on it, and also you end up paying maybe 3 times the price, because like I said, here the taxes are very high here. But then the chances of you being able to being able to buy your own car is high, because when you walk into a car sales shop or whatever, a place where they sell cars, they'll quickly talk to you and show you and guide you through the ways on how to buy the car on credit and stuff like that. So basically what I'm trying to say is, buying car here or owning a car to start an Uber is not a difficult thing to do at all. But first thing first, there is something you have to know. You have to have a job, a regular job. If you want to buy a car on credit, first you have to have a regular job, and you have to something that you can prove that you can be paying for the car every month. You understand? So for you to go through with this kind of process, you have to make sure you have some job, any job which has a contract on it. At least you are making a minimum wage. You understand? You can buy a car and then start your Uber. You understand? But then, like I said, compared to where I come from, West Africa is not possible for you to buy anything on credit. Here you can buy even a house on credit. You understand? So for you to be able to buy what do you call it? A car, for you to start your own Uber business is one of the easiest things. And also, like I said, there are a whole lot of opportunities here if you want to do your own thing, like buy a car or buy a motorbike for delivery staffs and stuff like that. It's easy for you to be able to do that once you are living here in Brazil. So you have nothing to worry about if that is your plan. You want to relocate and then come to Brazil to simply start your own job. You understand? But if you are coming with nothing, like someone who is coming to start from scratch, you are not somebody who already has his money, then you have to be looking at trying to get some minimum wage paying job before you can go into those kind of things. But anyway, another thing, another reason why I'm here also is to also share a bit of my own experience living here, things that even made me stay here in Brazil. Here in Brazil, like I always say in most of my videos, I'm the kind of person who love food, okay? I love food so much. And here in Brazil, thank God, when you live here, food is never a problem here. You understand? Like basically, when you live here, you eat 4 times a day. You understand? They have this kind of habit of eating 4 times a day. They have what do you call it? Breakfast, lunch, supper, and dinner. You understand? Like I know supper and dinner, sometimes it might sound the same, but you know, like here, the kind of supper I'm talking about, they like eating, you know, snacks and some, you know, like some snacks and stuff like that. In the morning, they eat something lighter. In the afternoon, they eat something a bit heavier. And then in maybe later in the afternoon, they eat some snacks and stuff like that. They simply have hours for that, okay, where they simply eat snacks and stuff like that. So where I simply come from, I come from Ghana. In Ghana, even to get a 3 square meal a day is like you know, like it's a struggle. You understand? It's like you have to put so much effort to get 3 square meal where I come from. But here you don't really have to put any energy or any struggle to get 4 square meal. So there is 2 different things here. In Ghana, we eat 3 square meal, but here they eat 4 square meal. So you can judge it for yourself. Anybody who has been to Brazil before can tell you that here food is not a problem. But in Ghana, there is so much crisis that people can't even afford 3 square meal for themselves. You understand? So it's a big problem. And how can you live in a country where food is even a big problem for you to get? Huh? How can you live in such country? So me, I would just say, my guy, you have to just jackpot. If you have the chance to leave, you just have to leave. You understand? Because it is what it is. I just wanted to do this short video to let you guys know that, yeah, some of my experience is this, and maybe I'll bring you guys more. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, share the channel, and leave your comment at the comment section. You can follow me on Instagram from Africa to South America. Ciao, ciao.